Do you remember the old adage about your school experience as being the best days of your life? I do, and they were. What I remember about school is teachers who inspired, friendships I made, problems I resolved, and individual moments where something odd or different occurred both inside and outside the classroom. What I don't really remember is the content of what was being taught. And that leads me on to a question that's long occupied my mind. Are today's pupils experiencing the best days of their lives? Personally, I sincerely doubt it. I walk into schools that have become little more than qualification factories, where learning has become a task to be endured, where the outcome or purpose of school is further or higher education. We've become caught up in a system that is no longer fit for purpose, and I'm not sure how it happened. We have become, in some deluded way, a workplace. Schools should be fun and engaging. They should be about taking pupils on voyages of discovery. They should be places which seek to inspire, motivate, support and encourage. Instead, schools have become managed by higher authorities, and we've now got it hopelessly wrong. Schools are drowning in data which serves very little useful purpose, and yet we're all guilty of being caught up in the ritual of information gathering. We've got school development plans, teacher forward plans, lesson plans, evaluations, reviews and whole school self-evaluations. We have performance indicators, quality assurance or improvement mechanisms, assessment vehicles, individual pupil tracking systems, benchmarking, national standards, target and goal setting, learning themes, policies, measurement, capacities for improvement, dimensions of excellence. I'll stop there. As a learned friend once said to me, compliance creates nothing more than mediocrity. We've become obsessed with measurement and data, and to be perfectly frank, it's educationally ignorant. We're actually suffocating in this stuff, and what is worse, is making schools miserable places both in which to work and study. I am going to take a momentous decision. I'm going to do away with practically all data gathering in my school. I'm going to remind my teachers why they came into the profession, primarily because they want to make a difference. I'm going to remove the shackles of paperwork, and I'm going to ask them to go to their classrooms and teach the way they want. So we have a school where teachers are trusted, where they do not need to provide evidence of impact, where they don't need to convert everything into percentage or relate it to a teaching benchmark. What HMIE, GTCS and government have forgotten is that schools are about relationships. They're about doing what's right for each individual child and leading them into pathways of success. My school's development plan for next year has one statement only. Teachers will engage pupils in dialogue outside of the classroom at every opportunity. Now that's a target worth achieving. And I did. I had my development plan of that one item. And my parent body, and my teachers and my kids. We had a wonderful year. And of course now we're back at the full development plan, which is fine. I mean, this was really a statement of intent, and it was a statement to say, you know, we don't need to be driven just in one way. There are lots of different ways to do education. And I keep coming back to it. Scotland is really perilously close to the cliff edge here in doing something that is really detrimental to children. They're schooling them, and we need to stop it. We need to stop schooling them, and we need to remember what schools are actually for. They're for educating children. They're about inspiring, motivating, engaging. They are about supporting children. They're about giving them opportunity, allowing children to find their talents, and us helping find those talents, and then providing them with the opportunities to explore further those talents. Schools are about taking children and allowing them to develop their own career path, their chosen path. And it's our job to help them achieve that. And this is not rocket science, and it's not airy-fairy, it's perfectly doable. But the people who should be in charge of Scotland's schools are educators, and everybody else should back off.
Well, when I finish school, I want to be... I didn't know what to be.